She was only 17, and this was supposed to be an easy night. One last babysitting job before graduation. A quiet house, 2 sleeping kids. But by morning, she was gone. No signs of struggle, no footprints, no fingerprints. Just an open back door and a half-written text that said, "I think someone's in the house." This is the story of the babysitter who never came back. Subscribe for more dark mysteries like this. It was April 7th, 2019, in a quiet suburban neighborhood outside Asheville, North Carolina. A family of 4 lived at the edge of a dense patch of woods, a place the locals called the Hollow. That night, Rachel Monroe, a 17-year-old high school senior, arrived to babysit the Thompsons' 2 young children. She texted her friend at 8:17 p.m., "They just left. Easy money tonight." But hours later, Rachel would vanish, leaving behind a mystery that's haunted this town ever since.
The Thompsons had hired Rachel several times before. She was responsible, kind, and saving up for college. Nothing about that night seemed unusual until you start looking closer. At 8:45 p.m., Rachel posted a short Instagram story, a photo of the living room, cartoon playing on the TV, caption, "Chill night." But at 9:12 p.m., a neighbor noticed something strange. A black SUV parked across the street, engine running, no one inside. When the neighbor looked again 15 minutes later, it was gone. At 9:26 p.m., Rachel sent her last message to her best friend, Lila. "I keep hearing footsteps upstairs, but the kids are asleep. Might just be the house settling, lol." Then, silence. The Thompsons returned home around 11:52 p.m. The front door was locked. The lights were on. Both kids were asleep in their beds, unharmed. But Rachel was gone. Her phone was found under the couch. Her shoes were still by the door, and on the kitchen counter, a half-eaten bowl of cereal. Police arrived within an hour. They found no signs of forced entry, no blood, no struggle, no clue where she went. But what they did find would raise more questions than answers. Comment your theory below before I reveal the truth.
Detectives began piecing together the timeline. They reviewed security footage from nearby homes, and that's when they found something chilling. At 9:41 p.m., a motion-activated camera across the street captured Rachel standing near the front door, phone in hand, looking outside. Behind her, a faint shadow moved across the living room wall. But when the police enhanced the video, they noticed something else. Rachel wasn't looking out the door. She was looking at her own reflection in the glass, as if she saw something or someone behind her. No one else entered or left the house according to the footage. Yet at 9:48 p.m., the motion camera triggered again, this time facing the woods behind the house. A single frame showed a person, or maybe a shape, standing between the trees. By morning, there were no footprints, despite the rain-soaked ground. It was like whoever or whatever was there never touched the earth. As police dug deeper, they uncovered something eerie. 3 months earlier, another babysitter, just 2 towns over, had reported seeing a man watching her through the window. She described him as wearing a dark hooded coat. The case was dismissed as a prank, but now detectives wondered if there was a connection. Then came a new discovery. Rachel's phone, though damaged, still contained one unsent audio recording, timestamped 9:47 p.m. It was only 7 seconds long, just faint breathing and a whisper. "Who are you?" Then, static. The FBI got involved. They analyzed the clip. Background experts claimed they heard another voice, low, distorted, saying something like, "You shouldn't be here." But the more investigators searched, the less sense it all made. Rachel's online history, her messages, her friends, nothing pointed to anyone who wanted to harm her. Until a local journalist found something police missed. A Reddit account under the username Watching the Hollow, created the same week Rachel disappeared. It contained cryptic posts describing a girl, 2 kids, and a house near the woods. One post read, "Sometimes the ones we watch start to notice." When investigators traced the IP address, they found it pinged from inside the Thompsons' neighborhood, but the user was never identified. To this day, that account still posts once a year, always on April 7th, always the same message. She's still here. The house on Cedar Hollow Drive remains empty now. The Thompsons moved away a year after Rachel's disappearance. Neighbors say at night, you can still see a faint glow from the upstairs window, even though the power's been cut off for years. Some believe Rachel ran away. Others think someone or something took her that night. But maybe the truth is far simpler and far darker, because sometimes it's not the monsters outside the house we should fear, it's the ones waiting quietly within. The babysitter who never came back might not have left at all. Share this story with someone who loves dark mysteries.